First, giving honor to God, Pastor Collins, Sister Collins, all the ministers on staff, and everyone here tonight. Before I begin this meeting program, Women of God, fashioned by the master designer, I'd like to take a brief moment because we don't know how much time we have on this earth. To give thanks to a man of God. And his support system for 46 years today, a woman of God. Happy anniversary to my parents, Edward and Valerie Peterson. You have made me the woman that I am today. Amen. Picture her as she struts down the runway. We can all see her because we oftentimes are. Beautiful, glam-filled, fashioned by the most expensive coverings that money can buy. I ask, can you see her? Her crown is made in this day and age oftentimes from the finest 100% Indian ribbing hair, full lace cap, 20-inch color 1B. Perfectly chiseled arched eyebrows. Her entire foundation and all of its conglomerates are from the MAC line. All right. Because you see, she has to be the most fashioned. The brow bone and the lids of her eyes are colored by MAC. Using the new eye quad. Fanciful, fun, and flattering pastel shades. She is completely and utterly contagious. Her eyelashes must be saturated with the richest color ever. Creamy, velvety formula builds intensity, and it will condition her eyes as well. Now, this is only if she chooses to flaunt her own. Now, if she chooses not to go au naturel, she can also go flaunt with the use of glam from Australia. Do you see her? Right. Now, her face. She starts with a rich, lightweight fluid concealer because she has some flaws. It will provide full coverage with a natural matte finish that will last maybe up to 15 hours. Her foundation is chosen that provides optimal coverage. It's a fluid foundation that blends the natural, light-reflecting properties of microminerals with a smooth satin finish. It will contain antioxidants, don't worry, vitamin C and E. Can you see her? Her cheeks. She chooses to use a cream color base. Versatile and multi-purposeful, cream color base can be applied directly to her bare skin or layered over foundation, moisturizer, or powder. We have options. Her lips. We will start with a primer before applying the lipstick. Combining the color impact of a lipstick with the sheen of either a lip gloss or lip glass. Sheen Supreme creates the perfect hybrid. Oh, glorious. Can you see her? She has been made complete with her trendy hoop earrings and the nails that are designed and airbrushed by the wind, or delicately by your favorite nail designer. Bracelets will be dangling on her wrist. Her necklace will be clenching her neck also. Her fashionable dress accentuates her waist, elongated legs to view, and her heels high enough to reach the mountaintop. And she has been topped off with the sweet smell of perfume, made from the rarest botanicals, mixed with the fragrant smells of jasmine and lily. Oh, and I almost forgot. Shh, there's men in the house. Victoria's Secret was in on this as well. Now you have her. the most beautiful, fashioned woman that you've ever seen. Right? All of this hard work that we put into the beauty and the glamour. And we believe that we are these imitations of fashion. But at the end of the day, this shell must come off. It must all come off because we are women of God, fashioned by only the master.
All right.
You see, Michael Kors, he can dress me, but Michael Kors cannot fashion me. That's already been done. In thy book, all my members were written well before Coco Chanel.
Come on,
His eyes saw my substance unformed, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Well before Louis Vuitton. Vera Wayne, Rachel Roy, Stat Farm, Baby Fat, Stella McCartney, they can't touch our designer. You see, God doesn't need a tailor or a sewing machine. He doesn't need a vacuum because he already formed our underside. He doesn't need patchwork because he already formed us on top. God doesn't need that running stitch because he is omnipotent and he knows exactly how to multitask. He doesn't need a thimble because God's work, there's no mistakes at all. God is our bob and winder. He holds us while we carry on. God is our hand wheel. He controls our movement and he turns towards us. God is our needle clamp. He will always hold us in place. And God is our power switch. He gave us life and he controls our end. No sewing machine for God. When we look at our spiritual beauty, it is a glamour that can never be bought. When we look at our spiritual clothes, it is a fabric that cannot be sewn. When we look at our spiritual shoes, it is made of a soul that is not man-made. When we look at our spiritual hairstyle, Mid-K can't supply this shop. Can you see the women of God? For God created us, and only God has that power to shape, mold, and place us on display. We are God's mannequin of beauty. We are God's statue of grace. We are God's patchwork. We have been gently sewn. Each piece of us is an original. We were formed with God's thread of beauty and stitched together with his warmth and mercy. Can you see us, women of God? Next time we're feeling low, down and out, depressed, jealous, envious of what she has, mad of what we don't have. Speak these words to yourself. Say, woman of God I am. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. And then you bow to your knees, and then you say, thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. And then you look to God, and then you say, how precious also are thy works unto me. O God, how great is the Son of Man. And finally, you can look in the mirror and say to yourself, I can see the woman that has been fashioned by God.